So I have argued now in recent times that the party system as we have it right now doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we need to change the system. So it's obviously we need new political parties who are going to state and sign their name to the situation where they'll be honest and they will do these things that I am articulating need to be done. The existing parties obviously have failed us badly. And the only people on the scene right now that stand up for Canadians is the People's Party of Canada, Mr. Bernier, who fought with me on the travel mandate litigation. And he's the only one that comes close to being honest. And they publish their expenses on their website. And he stood up, by the way. I mean, he was arrested for standing up for Canadians' rights and freedoms, and yet he is not celebrated for being the only leader of a federal political party that stood up for our freedoms and was arrested on behalf of all Canadians in a field out in Manitoba, for God's sake.
That is true. That's true.
How come we're not celebrating Mr. Bernier's bravery and courage in standing up for our charter? So that tells you a lot about Canada, doesn't it?
It does, and I think it also just tells us that the partisanship is not just within the parties, but it is also amongst ourselves. So we are literally having to overcome that which has set itself against us.
It's like people say, you get the government you deserve, right? So this is obviously what we deserve because we don't want to change it. We don't want to vote for Mr. Bernier. We don't want to support me going to the courts.
That's right.
You know, where is their great outrage because we lost in the courts? I mean, there isn't. Where is the great outrage that we need an amendment to the conflict of interest legislation? Nowhere.
Yes. Oh my.